Why did you pick the major that you are pursuing in college? Do you still want to be an actress? The answer is hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in for another video. Today I'm doing a Q&A for y'all. I don't think I've ever done a Q&A on my channel, but a couple of weeks ago, I think it was like January the 1st, I told everybody to ask me some questions that y'all wanted to get answered on my channel. And so I had a few questions and I want to answer that today. If you missed out, I'll do another one like later on in the year, but I did want to do a Q&A for y'all. So before we get into the video, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share with somebody, and let's get started. Okay, the first question, and I'll try to put them up here. I think I know how to put them up here. The first question is, if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you travel to and why? I didn't really pre-read these questions, so I'm gonna cut out the part where I'm thinking. Hold on, I gotta think. Okay, I had to Google some stuff because I don't be knowing. So I've been to the Bahamas before, so I was thinking somewhere like that. I love the beach. I love water and I love the sand. I love the beach. So I was trying to think of a destination like that. So what I came up with, I already been to the Bahamas, but I would like to go to Bora Bora, Hawaii, and I also want to go to Jamaica. Oh, and the Maldives. I always wanted to go to the Maldives. That is so beautiful to me. So those places I just named, I would love to travel there. Why? I think I already answered that, but why? I love the beach. I love tropical places. I love being warm. I don't like being cold. I'm not a cold girly. I'd rather be hot than cold. And the sun out, and yeah, it'll be just fun and relaxing to me. So that is somewhere I would go if I could travel any place in the world. Another question is, what is your favorite song and genre? That's the hardest question I've ever heard in my entire life. Because I love music, so I don't really, honestly, I don't have a favorite song. I can't, yeah, I don't know. So I'm gonna change the question. What's my favorite artist? Beyonce. Beyonce is my favorite artist. Whatever song you pick of hers, that'll be my favorite. So that's my girl. What's my favorite genre? I would have to say hip hop, R&B. Is that one genre or two? I'm gonna make it into, okay, if it's two, both of them. Cause I love my hip hop, I love rap. I'm getting a little older now, so I'm not as into the younger rappers or these new age rappers. I don't know them, but my folks, I know they kind of controversial, but Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne, I'm just talking about strictly music. That's it. Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z. I love rap. So yeah, but not them young rappers. I'm talking about the rappers. But yeah, so that would be my favorite artist and genre. Yeah, I don't have a favorite. I can't pick a favorite song. I don't have one. What was my favorite memory of high school? Honestly, I did not like high school. I didn't really like high school. From the day I got to 9th grade, I started a countdown on my phone of when we would graduate. Every day, all I could think about was graduating high school. I enjoyed it. I wasn't like getting bullied or nothing. I was cool. Like, I had friends. We did stuff. But I didn't really like high school. My favorite memory, maybe, and my high school was a little bit racist too. So I went to a predominantly white high school. It was a little bit racist. Trying to think. I was gonna say when we kind of forced the school to have a Black History program, but that wasn't a good time. I mean, we got it accomplished and we did it, and yay, we was the first people to have a Black History program, but that's not my favorite memory. I don't know. Maybe going to prom, that was fun. Well, no, because I said I didn't want to go to prom, and then I changed my mind at the last minute, then I got dressed at the last minute. Oh, see, I didn't have a good time in high school. I guess my favorite time was graduation day, if that counts. I don't really have a memory. Like, okay, maybe, okay, I did go to my first concert in high school. And okay, that was fun. Um, but is that a high school memory? I guess so. I went to my first concert to see Future, and I literally begged my mom. I was like, please, all my friends are going, like, can I please go to this concert? She was like, yeah. And we was like 18. No, we was 17 at the time, and we had just started 12th grade. So that was really exciting. Um, I didn't get my license till like I was 20 something, so I can't say that. So I guess maybe me going to see Future, that was my first concert. What is my biggest goal of 2026? I have two actually. So the first one, I want to get closer to God, and the way I'm doing that, I'm reading the entire Bible from beginning to end. So that's my biggest goal, to finish reading the Bible. And number two, I'm almost done with my associate's degree, and I should be graduating this year. So those are my two biggest goals in 2026. I want to read the entire Bible, get closer to God, and graduate with my associate's degree and start my bachelor's degree. What's an incorrect assumption that people usually make about me? That I'm mean? I just have a resting mean face. I don't want to say the other I can't say the other word. I just look mean. I'm not really mean. And if you get to know me, like, if I don't know you, and this is the thing I tell people, can y'all be so realistic? Who walks around smiling all day? That's you lying. No, you don't. If you just said you no, you don't. If you just said you did, you're lying. You did not walk around all day. And when I'm just looking, if I'm just sitting there, this is just how I look. Like, I'm not mean. I just don't know you. What, you want me to strike up a conversation with you? I don't know you. And I'm not going to be walking around like a Cheshire cat smiling out for no reason. My face should be able to rest in its natural state. So an incorrect assumption people make about me is that I'm mean. I'm not mean. I'm actually quite chill. I'm very chill, and I'm very funny. I know people shouldn't say that about themselves, but me and my niece, we are the funniest people in the world. We always say that to each other. If y'all knew us, we need a TV show, but that's for topic for another day. What are some hobbies that you have? My biggest hobby is I love to read. I have been reading since I was a kid. I will always read. Now when I'm in like school, I don't have as much time to read as I would like. So that's why summer break and winter break, I'm reading all the time. But I love to read. And another hobby I have that I don't do as much, I am a painter. I have paintings and stuff. I love to paint. And I also sell my paintings too, because like I have a lot of paintings and they started building up. I was like, I need to start selling these. So I have sold 12 paintings in total. Well, no. I think at this current date, I have sold 15 paintings in total. So 15 of my little art pieces are out there in the world somewhere. But yeah, those are my two hobbies, painting and reading. Tell us an unpopular opinion that you have. Do I have one? I'm sure I have one. I'm sure I have plenty. Hold on, let me look some up because I don't know anything off the top of my head. Pineapple on pizza. Ugh. What's an unpopular opinion? I kind of got one, but it's gonna sound bad. Never mind, I ain't gonna say it. Why did y'all fight so hard for women to work? We was good. I mean, I wasn't there back then, but it was fine. It could have been. I was good. I would have been good with just being a housewife and not having to go to school and get a job, and that was fine. You could have just left us as the housewives. But appreciate y'all, the women's movement and whatever, and thank y'all for all that. But now we gotta work, and now we gotta be like the men, and I guess that's an unpopular opinion. I'm sorry if that was too. Why did you pick the major that you are pursuing in college? So my major is, well, my major in my college that I'm going to now is public safety and health administration, and that is basically the same thing as public health. I want to get a public health degree when I go to a 4-year college. But the reason I really picked that is because I wanted to do something that is able to directly help people in their life. And I feel like that is what public health does. I don't want to be like a doctor or anything. Like, I want to help people, but not in a like hands-on type of way. I want to be like some of the people who are like making the decisions on behalf of making other people's lives better, if you know what I mean. So I want to look at research of the world, see, okay, what's going on in the world? What are the problems that a majority of the people are having? And what are some ways that we can fix this so not only can this group of people benefit, but the people who come behind them who will live in this community? How can I help communities as a whole be better? And in turn, help people have better livelihoods growing up, and that will in turn make them better people and want to strive for more and do more, and ultimately do better in their lives than they would have if they had not had been living in a certain environment, if that makes sense. So that's kind of why I chose that career. I feel like that's going to make a lasting impact, for one, and that's going to help major groups of people instead of like helping one person at a time like a doctor would. Like a doctor helps them, not saying, not comparing the two, but you know, like a doctor helps one patient at a time. I want to help like multiple groups of people and make an impact that will last for generations to come. So that's why I picked public health as my major. What's my favorite food? I love food. My favorite food. So I love seafood. I love seafood. So I said that's my top. I love a shrimp. I love a crab. I love a lobster tail. I love a mussel. I love a oyster. Like, I love scallops. I love seafood. Oh, hush puppies. I love hush puppies. And then after that, I would say sushi. I love sushi, all kinds, raw, fried, diced, laid to the side, whatever. But I love all food. I don't discriminate. And then the last question I have is, do you still want to be an actress? The answer is yes. I just have not booked anything. And honestly, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I stopped auditioning. I didn't do any auditions all last year. It was 2025. Yeah, 2024 is the last year I did auditions. 2025, I was like, I'm over it. I've been doing this for, I think I have been auditioning for 5 or 6 years, have not booked anything. As far as a speaking role, I've been an extra in things, but like, I want to talk. I want to be an actress. I want to talk. So after doing it for so long and not hearing anything, not getting anything back, no feedback, no bookings, I was like, I'm tired. So I took the whole last year off. I didn't even look to see if who was auditioning what. I didn't look to see what was coming to town. I don't care. I wasn't doing it. So yes, I still want to be an actress. That's my ultimate long-term goal. I want to do that for a living. But yeah, I just had to take a break from it. And I'm getting back into it slowly. But I'm doing other things in my life right now. But I still, yes, I still want to be an actress. I want to win an Oscar one day and an Emmy. Many Oscars and many Emmys if I can. Not really a Tony because I don't want to do Broadway. But I guess if I produce a Broadway play and it wins, I can win a Tony. And then I don't sing, so I wouldn't win a Grammy. I can sing, but I'm not a singer, so I don't want to do that. But I guess if I produce an award-winning song, I could win a Grammy. So I low-key could do an EGOT. Anyway, I still want to be an actress, obviously. But yeah, thank you so much, everybody who asked me a question. If you didn't get your questions in this time, don't worry. I'm going to do a part 2 later on this year, and y'all will have time to ask me questions and all of that. So thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all learned more about me And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Love you. Bye.